Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Jackson Holliday, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball popped up. Rocchio has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Samuel Basallo.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard, maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Samuel Basallo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, bases empty. And another ball. That's outside, and it's 3-0. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He was late there, strike 1. Henderson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Basallo stands at first with 1 out. The shortstop takes the ball.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Rocchio. Out number 2. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Schwarber matched a couple of homers in his last game. Two outs.
1 and 1.
Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the mound in this one, Tyler Wells. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ground ball to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's out at first. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that's fouled off. Wells, the tall righty, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a foul ball. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 2-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, when I start wondering, I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Kyle Manzardo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. That's to third. Westberg slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jose Ramirez.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Now it's the DH, Travis Bazzana. That one in there across the letters.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man at second. Gets under and pops it up. Mountcastle. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Jordan Westburg. Williams back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Mountcastle with a homer in his last game. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swings through that. Got him. And there's one down. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit, takes outside. In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Westburg leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Colton Cowser at the plate and takes high there. The pitch. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. On the ground, Rocchio. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Guardians 2 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the second, and here's the rookie center fielder, George Valera. The changeup missing. Ball 1. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up. And out number one on the grab. Here's Brian Rocchio. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Bo Naylor. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Onto the home run porch and left. Gone. A solo shot. It's 3-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Aquino stands in now and watches strike one. That's too low. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Aquino off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
In the dirt. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Smoked into left, base hit. Aquino around third. Safe. And it's 4-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 down. Jose Ramirez, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 man left. We played 2 full. Guardians 4 and the Orioles. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Holiday in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. In the air to left center. Valera puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Splits the plate, strike one. Smash down the left field line. And that one hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the dirt. Man on second, two down. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 5-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Inside can be a backbreaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Ward under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now the DH, Travis Bazzana. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now a chance for George Valera. Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward makes the play. 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Grounded out his first time. To the right side, Holiday. Tosses to first. 3rd out. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. On to the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in for a strike.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Next offering is down low.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missed. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Low, but in for a strike, and that was the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one misses in the dirt. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Sean Dubin will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. He's already homered in this game. Dubin measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Yeah, the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Ball one.
Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Back to the top of the lineup, Johnny Aquino digs in for the Guardians. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes he goes, coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike. Well struck, right field. O'Neill going back on it. Way back, out of here. And they add a run. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
Nope.
Missed inside with the curve. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Center field. Cowser under it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That misses, and now 3-1. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton.
And now the center fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That misses. Now 1-2. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Guardians 6 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Dubin back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Rogers. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That
One
misses,
ball,
and
2
that's
strikes.
ball 1. That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Up next.
Here is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's just out.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
One
Yeah,
ball,
I don't think
2 strikes.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. And
I got a
ball
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Torres leads off first with 1 away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out
1
of
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
And that misses. Now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He's safe. It's 7-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So, man aboard, stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. There's the strike. Man at second. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And that one is inside. One out and a runner at second. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. And delivers outside. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Rocchio in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. So 2 on with 2 away. Bo Naylor will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 8-0. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sean Dubin out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Tyler Rogers on to pitch here.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Johnny Aquino.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 on, 2 outs. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one clips the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. O'Neill makes the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. Guardians 8 and the Orioles nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
1-1.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. In the air, center field. Valera settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Samuel Basallo.
Now it's going to be Samuel Basallo. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And that's in the dirt.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss. Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Three-two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Henderson
Nope,
stands
that's a
in
ball.
here, takes ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one sliced foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a foul ball.
strike, full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Guardians 8 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air, left field. Ward right there to make the grab. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch is downstairs. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny Manzardo." Batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ramirez at first, one gone. Next offering upstairs.
Two the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Moved to first, and he dives back in safely. Popped up left side. Westberg hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Gleyber Torres, 1 for 3. Now move to first, and he's back in safely. First pitch misses. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
at second. Inside, just missed. And a strike to Glaber.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ward pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. Guardians leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Stephan, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Started after it, appeal to 3rd, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The 1-1. Foul ball there. High fly ball out into left center field. Kwan makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pulls that one foul. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Outside low, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 down.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still 8-0.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And we're back. And now the DH, Travis Bazzana. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. George Valera digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And up next for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Valera over at first with one away.
Ball one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. That's
Ball
down
two.
and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they now lead by 9.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And it stays fair. Rocchio around third. He will score. The throw to second is offline. Johnny Aquino digs in for the Guardians. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
So they bring on the veteran, Yennier Cano.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. There's the strike, 95 of that one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one ripped right center field. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So man aboard. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and sends a rocket to right. O'Neill makes the catch, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Guardians 11 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to begin the 8th, digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Stephan back to work. That one to first. Manzardo handles, throws to first, and O'Neill is retired. So up next, Colton Cowser.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Taylor Ward. That one outside. 1-0. And that is out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Aquino makes the play, and that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Brooke, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Guardians up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's down and in. A slider missed. And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Bazzana in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. And that's a fair ball. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Going one. Torres at second. Bazzana over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one
2 balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Right side.
No,
and it
foul
goes
ball.
just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
And now the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
First and second, 2 down. And it's even up. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians strand a couple, but they still lead it 11-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here is Jackson Holliday.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Festa, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gaddis also getting ready. That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Samuel Basallo. That's in there. 0-1. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Henderson stands in now, looks at that one inside. This one popped up. Rocchio sizes this one up, and that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.